MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Fans we've seen yet. Make sure you just
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Bro, what's good to the viewer that's watching? Appreciate you. If you haven't followed the page, go follow, go subscribe, go watch some vids. Y'all keep me going, y'all keep me. This is why I love to get on stream or go live or upload vids. Bro, my jumper so slow. Bro, I missed the 2K25 jumper.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kelly. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Victor Oladipo is out there with the chosen one, and it's Fleming in at the 5 spot. Fast break, Milwaukee throws down the breakaway jam.
And Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. And the two of us talked about how important it is to make sure Chris Middleton doesn't get going. Coach said he's an all-star caliber player for a reason. Now, I told our guys to make sure we know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, it sounds like they respect and are aware just how impactful Middleton can be. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The chosen one passes to Fleming. Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Inside, and Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Randall against Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Dillingham. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the chosen one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from the chosen one. And so he makes both from the line. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Edwards looking it over. Over Oladipo. Edwards can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. The chosen one passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now Randall, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Fleming pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The chosen one passes to Oladipo. There's a screen. Into the lane. The chosen one's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So they take the lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to... Outside Porter. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. Shoots. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
On the court for the Bucks. The chosen one out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And there's Jackson. And it's Fleming in at the 5.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Washington was a man on a mission. He finished with 19 points and did a sound job getting the ball to his teammates as well. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy and they need his talent on the floor.
Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Green the pass to McDaniels. Here's Minot. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's the chosen one. He's got 5. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
To the inside. A nice shot by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Oladipo, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Julius Randle.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage.
And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Right wing. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo.
LeBron.
Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Timberwolves?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Hey, we've got to talk about the defense, too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
They set the pick. Knocked away. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Oladipo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Fleming. Pass to the chosen one. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. The chosen one's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Bucks also changing it up. Okogie's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Jackson in for Chris Middleton. Timberwolves trail by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dillingham with the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
The chosen one passes to Okogie. It's Oladipo on the wing. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the night. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Sharp out there with Randall. And it's Dillingham in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The kick out to Oladipo. And the 3 ball is good. Oladipo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Randall surveying the D. Sharp with a screen on Oladipo. Edwards. Second chance shot. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Thursday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Edwards. Over Oladipo. Nice D from Oladipo.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Bucks leading by 8. Finished off the break. The chosen ones got 18 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Queen. He averages about 5 points a game. Now here's DiVincenzo. The shot missing. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. The chosen one's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Three-pointer. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's the chosen one. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Fleming, the chosen one out there with Oladipo. And there's Jackson, and it's Okogie in at the 4.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The Bucks working the ball around. Porter inside. Guarded by Jackson. Porter passes to Queen. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Get the shot. Can't nail the jumper. Bucks leading by 7. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played, and the shot goes down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond.
Bro, if we can get this arrow,
New lineup here for the Timberwolves. The chosen one, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The chosen one passes to Oladipo. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his third assist on the night. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
There's a good screen. Here's the chosen one, and he makes that one. The chosen one's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
The chosen one passes to Fleming. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback?
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
Yeah, we finna knock them up that house. Y'all think y'all him? Y'all think y'all them? Y'all not. But they're not. We finna show y'all something.
These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Yeah, they about to lose. Yeah, I can't remember. This one, there we go.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard position. And for Indiana, we've got Pascal Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Shepherd. Then it's Jackson, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. And the NBA season is such a grind, Brent. Anything you did in the middle of the year to keep focus?
Well, BA, sometimes it's about shrinking in a little bit and going back to your habits. Continuing to do consistently what it is that's going to prepare you for the best performance. So peeling that stuff away is sometimes really important when the season gets to this point.
Here's Shepherd. Jackson, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And he buries his first look.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
There's the screen. The chosen one, pass to Fleming.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Halliburton. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Lets it go from 14, and it's in, off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 now.
There's so much about Halliburton that shows that he plays well beyond his years.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Halliburton. Oladipo, the pass to Middleton. Here's the chosen one. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Halliburton. Siakam for 3. Oladipo with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Oladipo. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
The chosen one, the pass to Oladipo. Here's the chosen one. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Here's Shepard. Pass to Walker. The 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Isaiah Jackson. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Indiana making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
And no doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. The Hawks had a huge game. He contributed 42 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
And Doc Rivers calls. Milwaukee in the lead. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's the chosen one in at the point.
They like to use Giannis in the pick and roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. With a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Now here's McConnell. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Halliburton, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And a nice job using the pick. Mathurin took the best shot available.
Connaughton with a screen on McConnell. The chosen one. The pass to Connaughton. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to McConnell. Antetokounmpo with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Halliburton. In the game against New York, very impressive. Here's Mathurin. It's good from about 19 feet. Mathurin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Knocked away. Brogdon up top. Pass to the chosen one. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Halliburton against Brogdon. Halliburton, no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure.
And I forgot I can't call a timeout, like when they fighting for a loose ball.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's... All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position.
I didn't think he was going to get that.
Why is nobody talking about this? Because imagine somebody aimlessly scrolling through TikTok and they see that video, instant wake-up call. Remember, you're going to make 3 of those. Then you're going to create sound plus text on screen posts. This is a really short 7 to 9 second video where you just throw up some words on the screen. The longer the text, the better, because that way people have to watch your video multiple times in order to finish reading, which is going to boost your watch time and make you go viral. You're going to create 4 of those. There goes your 7 videos. Now you know how to go viral on TikTok. Make sure you hit that follow to always stay up to date with the latest TikTok algorithm. Going from 100 hats to 3. And every 2 seconds, all I see is teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. That is not how you go viral. And TikTok knows I'm giving you exactly what you need. Because after my last video on how to go viral on TikTok got to 5 million views, they muted the audio. So I'm going to break it all down for you again. And hopefully you're seeing this before it blew up. First things first, you need to boost your engagement on other people's content. Because like I said in my last video, TikTok has an AI-generated algorithm. So you know how you get suggested.
Would help players and officials.
Halliburton is out there with Shepard. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Here's the chosen one. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Shepard. Halliburton outside. From deep. Oh, Hallie, the Rainmaker.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Drives to the hoop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Here's the chosen one. He's got 12. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
It's stolen by Halliburton. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Halliburton. Siakam's got 14 points.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
Well, another one for Pascal with his diverse offensive game. You're just not going to take everything away from him.
Here's the chosen one. Halliburton with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Shepard for the lead. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Jackson left side. Pass to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Bucks trail by 3. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Josh Okogie is out there with Jackson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's the chosen one in at the point guard position.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
McConnell passes to Wiseman. Off target from 3-point range. And Milwaukee shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Pass to the chosen one. To take the lead. Here's Okogie. Got a hand on it.
And Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
Oladipo against Halliburton. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. The chosen one, the pass to Jackson. Here's the chosen one. Nails it from beyond the arc. The Chosen One's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
When Halliburton processes so many things out there, he plays one step ahead of the rest.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on McConnell. The Chosen One, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the Chosen One. And there's the lob. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Walker, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Shepard in for McConnell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thank you, Allie. They got the rebound. Walker passes to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. Launches it. And Indiana misses again. Here's the Chosen One. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. And he's going for the lob. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. And more the team trusts him in those moments.
Halliburton for 3. Fleming grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. The Chosen One. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there with that active hands. They've been in great position. And they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Halliburton outside. Jackson the screen. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Now the Bucks with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for 3, and he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 35 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Milwaukee now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And Indiana misses again. Here's Milwaukee. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Indiana calls timeout. 16 seconds left to play in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And here's Siakam for 3. Laces one from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And connect from downtown.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love...
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Bro, do I really have to play this game?
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Like those kicks, MP?
MP, you're my favorite player, man.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New Orleans, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Morris. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The chosen one out there with Jackson. And it's Portis in at the center position. Look at Milwaukee. They're 2-1 in the group portion of the NBA Cup. A win tonight is vital to advance.
This is pretty much do or die. 3 wins is normally what you need to advance, and 2-2, that's not going to cut it. Being at home should help them.
And as for the 76ers, and tonight is their last group game in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-2 record so far.
Yeah, even if they win this one, I don't see much of a shot for them getting to the quarterfinals. Remember, though, guys, tonight still counts towards the regular season.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
I ain't gonna lie, they irritated me with that. Like, bro, you ain't gotta shoot every.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And George kicks to Martin. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. We've played just over a minute here in the first. 6 to shoot. Pass to the chosen one. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. Finishes the break with a slam.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Here's McCain. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Embiid kicks to George. Fires the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's the chosen one, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The chosen one gets hauled in by the 76ers. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And so here is Philadelphia following the bucket by the Bucks. Embiid against Portis. They get the rebound. Embiid's shot is good.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Here's the chosen one. He has 6. In the corner, Middleton with it. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Goes back up, and the layup is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 5. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be.
I'm sure they're going to start a fight. Like, every time they do a serious match, they start teeing up. Especially the playoffs.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And so in the game for the 76ers, George in the front court alongside Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Morris. And it's McCain in at the 2. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Bounce pass from Morris. George looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's the chosen one. A 26-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive in getting to the foul line that was impressive. But he also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
And the wide open shot from Morris sinks the three-pointer. Morris has got 5.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Drives to the hoop. Giannis passes to Portis. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Pacers really lit up the floor. He ended up with 26 points, and there was no quit in his attack. He dared the defense to keep hitting him as he kept on going back to the charity stripe. And this just speaks to the star that he is. He's able to put the team on his back and deliver. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Got us a screen on Morris. Here's the chosen one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Count it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Got us a screen on Morris. The chosen one passes to Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And it's George finishing it off.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Philadelphia ahead, up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. In the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4", folks.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within.
See,
Thanks for spending half.
Spurs, I had forgot about that. But it's like playing with Giannis, like.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with the chosen one, and it's Porter.
Now I gotta replay that. Little boy, come on now. I think this is my real first poster, and I ain't even got no dunking animations, nothing. Like, straight boom! Straight. Bro, I don't even have no dunking animations yet. Straight dunked on that boy. That's crazy. I think this is my first real contact. I ain't even got no contact done yet.
In at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Morris.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Morris with the screen for Martin. Back to Morris. On the wing, George. Defended by Middleton. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morris, the chosen one, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Embiid with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Buries the long-range jumper. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
That one good for 2. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Morris looking over the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Embiid with the screen on Jackson. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Close the alley-oop.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Oubre kicks to Morris. Martin the pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Basket good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Takes it inside. Giannis rips it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. Martin with the screen for Oubre. Outside, Martin. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Again, Philadelphia. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Big.
And that little sequel. Oh my God. I don't even know where they took me out.
They get a hand on it. It's Solomon to Kumbo. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then it's Morris. Then it's George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. To the inside. Giannis says, get off me.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Middleton against George. Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Okay.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Pass to Morris. Driving inside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
The 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Embiid. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 7. Portis a screen on Morris. Here's the chosen one. Second shot opportunity. Nice shot by Portis.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Embiid with it. Picked up by Portis. Embiid, the pass to Morris. The 76ers with another miss.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
There's the lob at Kumbo. Giannis dunks it down.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Morris. And the 76ers lead by 5. Here's the chosen one. With the drive. And they double up Giannis. Jackson has the open look. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Portis brings the double team. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Morris. Takes the 3. Nails the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low. It's stolen by Martin. And they go to the intentional foul. basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Giannis a screen on Morris. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Morris outside. So the 76ers win it. Boy, were they resilient, ending the group round at 2 wins, 2 losses.
And we'll see if it's a...
Bro, get this shit off my screen, bro. Bro, why y'all not pulling Oladipo in no more? The fuck?
Tough game tonight. Get them next time.
Shut up. Shut your ass up. I'm trying to hear all that. Bobby Portis is not it, fool. Like, he's not. I don't know why they won't let me see free agents. Bro, give me Clint Capella, somebody, bro. Yeah, I'll take DeAndre Jordan, bro. DeAndre Jordan used to go crazy. Hey, he's still a hoop. I need to get Bobby Portis up out of here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just like Damian Lillard was cutting. Got his ass up out of there. Howard 466. It's a little ass center. Oh, they got both of these motherfuckers, bro. They got both of these folks. Bro, they got LeBron James. Bro, Wemby and LeBron, bro, all they need is me. All they need is me on their team, bro. Like, what? This team is nasty. Hold on now. Lillard didn't went to a tough-looking team. Hold on now. Y'all got him. Y'all probably got CP. Y'all got him starting over. I'll just say it, man. Y'all got you. How's you 6 or 7 foot? Your rebound on me. That's what I need. Y'all can help out for this. I'll play them since they on top. I'm whooping all the top teams. Lose against the weak team is crazy. But I just gotta keep my pace. That's what it is. Like, gotta keep my pace. I'm hoping this is the whole game. Start making sound decisions. Like, what is the best, like which one is better, jump, push, release, or set point? I don't even know. No, I don't see how my challenger has an issue.
Don't worry.
Keep pulling that, Fred. Watch out!
Keep shooting that. You can call it if you want. Garbage. This player is garbage. Come on. I run this.
I should have just made a right-hand shooter, like, bro. Always been complicated, like, we're trying to always fucking struggle with finding a jumper on 2K, trying to use the left hand.
That's all you. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Need some help?
It would look like I need some help. Probably just me shooting. Right. Let me try.
Might be good enough for the city league, but it's not going to cut it here.
Can't give me that one. We're here. We're here. What? No. Don't give me that.
Come on. What are you throwing?
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
I got a better timing with it. I don't know.
like Money in the Bank.
Give me a break. What happened? Yeah, baby. Oh, that's deep. I can move back some more. Oh, what happened? No way.
You'll get the next one.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yes. Easy work.
Let's get it in peace.
Up next, the Mavericks. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have... Looking now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's the chosen one in at the 1 spot. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And there it is for him.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rising fire on the catch. Good night defense.
The chosen one, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the chosen one. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first meeting of the season.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Here's the chosen one. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And yep, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Doncic. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. And the basket by Prosper.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the chosen one, guarded by Doncic. Here's the chosen one. He played a great game against Indiana. Shot clock at 5. Up and in on the layup. The chosen one's got his second basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Poked loose and stolen by Irving. Pass to Doncic. Oh, great D that time from Portis.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off.
The chosen one. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 5. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits the back iron.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Thompson to the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. All right, while we have a moment, the NBA assist leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Okogie's checked in for Milwaukee. Victor Oladipo comes in for Brogdon. Oladipo, the pass to the chosen one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Doncic. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 6. The steal. And here comes the break on the floor for Milwaukee. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's the chosen one in at point guard. You know, for a swing man, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, PA, he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater. Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Here's the chosen one. Four on the clock. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. The Mavericks lead by 5. Trent, the pass to Irving. Stolen by Jackson. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Giannis end to end.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Hardy, the pass to Gafford. Trent with it. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Prosper comes in for Anderson. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Doncic has subbed in for Hardy. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Bucks. Here's the chosen one. He's got 6. Middleton with a screen on Doncic. The chosen one. Outside for Brogdon. Here's Middleton. Lively grabs the miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with 30 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. As so often is the case, he made his presence felt throughout the evening. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's the chosen one. Give him 8 points now. The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Pass to Prosper. The 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Okogie comes in for Jackson. Here's the chosen one, driving to the basket.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Dallas leading by 8. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Okogie pulls down the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Portis the screen. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Doncic. And it's the chosen one missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Prosper. Outside Irving. And here's Doncic outside. That one no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Connaughton with a screen on Thompson. The chosen one, the pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Outside for Irving. Shoots. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. The Western Conference winner, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Milwaukee Bucks. That does it for halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Dallas leading by 8. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Prosper in at the 4-man spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. The chosen one, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Thompson. Irving looking around. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 6.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Connects on the foul line jumper. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Brogdon. And it's Irving missing. Bucks trail by 9. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Doncic right side. A strong finish by Doncic.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Doncic. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. Dallas leading by 9. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Portis. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9-4 standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Throws it up high. Now here's Thompson, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
But Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
Thompson with a steal. Spins. Pass to Lively. Now Doncic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. What? Timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Taking a look at the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with Josh Okogie. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's the chosen one. In at the 1. And that one comes up a bit short. The Mavericks lead by 6. Pass to Trent. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Here's the chosen one. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. The Bucks also with a sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jackson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the chosen one. And there's the screen. Driving inside. Kicks it out to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Here's the chosen one. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Boy, great movement by Okogie. Set the screen, get off it quickly, and get to your spot.
Left side, Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Trent. Brogdon with a bucket.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Thompson fires the three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Giannis with the dunk.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Back to Doncic. Puts up a three. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Doncic. To the middle. Kicks it out to Middleton. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Doncic. And Giannis throws it down.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Bucks trail by 5. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter here. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Prosper misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Inside is Lively. He connects!
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. .24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Here's the chosen one. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Outside Brogdon. Thompson with a steal. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy,
not over. Plenty of time left. It's okay. They wanted it more.
So we still got a chance at the NBA Cup. That's what y'all told me. What is the NBA Cup? Because we 2-2 right now. So we're 3-2. We make 2-3. So we win, we'll be 3-4-3.
Hey, MP.
Bro, I have not going to be winning, bro.
Chris.
Welcome in, MP. Got some other guys here who would love to test you and see if you could really hoop.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Move around. I'm a beast out here, baby.
What? Yeah, you just pass the ball. Go ahead, run to the wing.
Get bored, get bored. You can't even make a layup.
Barely got that.
I got you. Shoot that.
Oh my gosh, I need to bail out, bro.
Get him out, get him out. Check it.
Stay there, stay there, stay there.
Baseline. Baseline. Hey, yo. Right here.
Fours.
Check.
Yo, watch him. Yo, help him out. Hey, help. Come on, get out of this place.
Bro, he cooking you, bro. Like, dang.
Hey, come around.
Hey, who's watching them? Ball.
You want it? Try to come get it. Come on. Yo, help him out. Eights. Yo, check rock. Hey, come on, get mine. Stay on him. Don't blame it on that issue.
That's a foul.
That was a good ball.
Whoa! Where you shooting that ball at? Yeah, that's how I do it. Oh, this is my court. I take what I want.
Oh, come on.
10 up. Check it.
Yo, watch him.
Yo, who's mad?
Hey. Hey, let's go. Move around. Keep shooting that, man. When it's open, you got it. Back door. Whose man is that?
No muscle. Too far for you. Yikes. You missed badly. Try to guard me. You nothing.
Oh, I ain't know he could shoot. But I was trying to pass it to him.
You got him. Hey, yeah, it ain't even windy out here. And play 2K, yo.
You saw that? He hit me. Hey, yo, watch back door. Stay on him. Help him. Mismatch.
Hey, that's a -1 with that miss. That's going in. Oh, what's up?
Ball. Oh, get that.
Come on.
My fault. Trying to rush. Came in over.
Hey, yo, right here.
Front him! Hey, yo, front him!
Back door. Hey, come around, come around.
Oh, you just got
Help me out.
Ladies, come out here throwing out air balls.
Ah, that's fine. Got to be kidding me. You can't rain. You didn't even hit. You can't shoot. On your shoot. Back door, back door. Stay on him. Yo, watch him. Board, get board.
Yeah, you can't shoot. Whoa, where are you shooting that ball at? Man, come back in here.
No muscle. Too far for you.
Hey, who got him?
Hey, what's the count?
Oh, that's my ball.
Gosh, this sucks. That's why I wasn't even gonna pass it to him. That's crazy, bro.
Tough one today, but the only way you get better is you got to go.
I'm knocking up the whole game. Bro, I'm shooting nothing but slightly late. It's crazy. Like, but I appreciate y'all for watching the live. We done figured out the jump route. Bro, get out the way. Standing behind me. We done figured out the jump route. We just gotta get the team right now. Gotta get the rest of my guys. Gotta get the rest of my attributes. And I'm gonna be solid. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll probably be on Twitch later, streaming Fortnite, most likely. And that's BMG Daxo, the same as my YouTube. If y'all haven't already subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can know when I go live. Turn on that post notifications. Like some vids, comment, share. I got a bunch of vids y'all can watch. Even when I haven't posted recently. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.